with the idea?
Yeah, I have issues right now with my Achilles, which has sort of put a damper on my training for the last 3 weeks or so. So yeah, my running has been cut down to a minimum.
Okay.
But I've got good news, and I think that the problem is my shoes.
Excellent.
So I'm off to the store today or tomorrow to get new shoes for running, and I'm excited.
So can you swim to train instead of instead of running?
Running,
Or can you
yeah,
cycle,
no, cross training for sure. In fact,
Okay.
my trainer believes that the cross training is just as effective as just. He doesn't want me to just go out and pound
Okay.
for 5 days or 6 days a week. So
Right.
I run 3 or 4 days a week
Uh-huh.
with one long run in there.
And what's a long run to you?
A long run, run.
I'm not editing that part.
Okay. Well, I had worked up to about 2 hours. And,
Wow.
But I'll have to back off now a little bit and start
Okay.
again with my long run. Will be about 1 hour and 15
Okay.
because of my injury. But I'll work up to, over the next 4 months, I'll work up to a long run of about 3.5 hours.
Wow.
But I'll only do that maybe once every couple of weeks. So it's not
Okay.
like I'll be running a long run all the time.
And how much distance do you cover in that time?
I don't know. Good question.
You never measured it?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think, because I used to run
3.5 hours at a
40
yeah.
minutes. I used to do, I don't know, well, about
to
an
20.
maybe 10K?
It'll
50
be
minutes?
maybe about 30 kilometers or something like
Okay.
that I'll cover.
And so the
probably.
marathon's 40?
42.
Okay.
And I
cool.
probably, in my training, I would probably never run the 42 kilometers in a training run. Just the first time that I run the 42 will probably be the marathon.
So what keeps you going then? Like you've got, so you got this Achilles thing and you're not giving up. What keeps you going? What keeps you
me
focused?
going? Well, now that I've put it out there,
Oh yeah.
okay, I'm doing this, I've gotten money already, people have donated already,
Woohoo!
so I have to be, respectful of that, and I have to push on. I have some great people that are supporting me. My family is supporting me, my coworkers are supporting me.
Great.
I have a lot of support, which is great, and I get people coming up to me on the street saying, "Wow, I saw that article in the paper, and I think
Awesome.
it's so great what you're doing." And I don't even know who this person is,
Cool.
and I'm so impressed that they even bothered to read the paper. But
I don't know if we made it clear. So you're raising money for search and rescue, but specifically for their mobile unit?
Yeah, the mobile command post.
And so that's like a big van or something?
It's like their vehicle for, going out and having communication set up in the field, like they get as close as they can to where they need to
site.
rescue, to the site, and then they set up inside all the communications that are necessary
Okay.
to coordinate a search. So they've got this, but the mobile command post is really cool because it's got room for 3 radio stations and 3 radio operators to work simultaneously.
Okay.
So if there was a disaster on a large scale
Yes.
in this area, the whole north end of Vancouver Island,
Right.
could be an earthquake, maybe not.
Fire.
Could be a big fire where people are going to be evacuated. It could be a chemical spill or a barge accident or even a cruise ship accident out in Seymour Narrows there. So something where you're going to need fire, police, ambulance, search and rescue, a whole bunch of different agencies.
Oh, I see.
So they've all got their, people.
Right.
So if they were able to put their people in this mobile command post, then they're all physically in the same location. Their radios are operating out. They can coordinate their
Makes
agencies
way more sense.
so that the rescue is much more efficient.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes absolute sense.
So the search and rescue actually has the vehicle. They've got this custom box office thing on the back of it.
Wow.
And so basically,
So they've already bought the vehicle?
they already have enough money for that, and
Okay.
basically they're needing to outfit the inside of it with all the state-of-the-art
Cool.
equipment and radios and computers, and they need special antennas and they need generators and things to be
So I guess like
up and-
satellites and all
stuff
kinds
like
of
that,
stuff,
all
right?
that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what I'm raising money for.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So how do these people out here, how do they help? Like, what can they do to help? Where do they write to? What do they do?
Well,
If they want to contribute
Yeah.
to
they,
your plan, your idea.
they can look on the back of the new upcoming issue of Synergy magazine,
Okay.
the November-December issue.
Excellent.
On the very back cover, there is a pledge sheet or donation sheet that you can actually tear off the magazine and fill out and mail in.
And so is there a set amount? Does it have to be like a large amount, or can
Anything.
people give?
No, people can give $10 if they want.
Okay,
That's
cool.
fine. I've had so far donations from $20 up to somebody gave $1,000.
Wow.
I've spoken to service clubs who are going to be donating, and I've been giving my sponsorship package out to lots of businesses around town, and if I haven't come to them yet, I will be shortly.
Right.
Just because I've been in the community already for 44 years, I know an awful lot of people, and there's still a lot of people here from the old days that actually remember the crash. It affected the community in quite an amazing way, and I'm just going to use that, those connections that I've established over the last 40 some odd years to go out and say, hey, donate to my cause.
Okay. So anybody in the community can participate, and in any amount.
Any amount, and they can, like, I work at Pathfinder Travel.
Right. I was just going to say,
Yeah.
where can they see you?
So I'm at Pathfinder Travel, and my staff we're all on board with this, and feel free to drop in at the
Excellent.
south end of the Taiyi Plaza in Campbell River, Pathfinder Travel.
And I'll also put, at the end of this video, I'll put the details so people can call, or
Okay.
they can email, or
An address,
write in.
or-
An
yeah,
address
that'd be
as
good.
well.
And,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, I'm so grateful to have time with you here in the bush.
I know,
Love it.
It's awesome. It's pretty.
It is really pretty.
It's gorgeous.
And I'm really excited to follow along. When is the marathon?
It's March 10th, 2009,
Okay.
in Antarctica.
Good.
I'll be running with the penguins, perhaps a few seals.
Are you going to have that captured on video, or any footage of it, or what?
You know what I thought would be really cool is
Okay.
to have some kind of like a head cam. I'd love that. Running along with this head cam, and then I'd be able to, you'd be able to hear all my kind of inner voices coming out. I'd be saying stuff all on the run, like,
That's awesome.
swearing and stuff like that.
You're
But,
gonna have to start training with something on your head.
but I will be able to email. So I will.
Okay.
I'll hopefully be able. I'm collecting a list of email addresses from my people that are sponsoring me, people that are
Okay.
making donations, and
Excellent.
then I'll be able to blog or something.
Good.
While I'm
So
there.
people can, then you can give your email address to Susan, and she can then get you on the list.
Yes.
So how long are you up there? Like, how long does the whole marathon last? Is it one day?
The marathon's just the one day.
Okay.
But the trip that I'm on is about a 10-day trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
On a ship, floating around in Antarctica with the ice and the
other
icebergs
athletes.
and some other keen runners. Yeah. People that have a lot of running experience. I'll be so green because most people have run that are going there will already have a pile of marathons under their belts, and so
And men and women?
men and women. Yeah. So
Awesome.
I'll just be happy to finish.
Well, I'm so grateful to share this time. I'm going to cut this show off because if it gets too long, then it won't fit on YouTube very well.
Oh.
We'll have to do a 2-part series.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
thank you for sharing
you.
with us, and if you have any information, you can catch the details at the end of this video.
I
Thank
feel
you,
fire
Susan.
burning deep within my soul. I do, and I need to let it out, or it's bound to lose control. I do, 'cause I'm tired of holding on and settling